Buenos días y bienvenidos a la serie del lunes por la mañana. Good morning and welcome to the Monday morning sidewalk, folks. Hang on, it's going to be a good one. Okay, let's start where I like to start, and that is the Texas Gulf Coast. We're going to highlight this week Galveston Tides. Let's take a look, folks. Hey, we got some good swings coming this week, and they get bigger as the week goes on. Sunday is a really nice tidal swing. We're talking daytime with the high going from low to high in the daytime, which is always a wonderful treat. But we look at the moon, and these are on this video, okay? This is a audio thing, so make sure you take a look at your screen if you're not driving and check out these graphics. Waxing moon this week. To me, that's a mixed bag because that means the moon's getting bigger, and that means that the fish are going nocturnal in some places. So think about that. Those are your two considerations. That's Galveston, Texas in a nutshell, and those graphics are there, folks. The coast is the coast, and the coastest is the mostest. So make sure that you give it a go no matter what. Come on now. In north central Texas, the weather is running 15 to 20 degrees above normal air temperatures this week, but exceptional winds make the big water virtually dangerous for my little bitty boat. And any small craft that might try to get out there, you're going to watch out and be careful because that wind just kicks on. And the sand bass, for you guys who love the sand bass thing, okay, it's not time yet. Just relax. It's not time yet. Be patient. I'll let you know when I know. May not be me out there, but I just keep my eyes on the road and people doing things, and then I'll report back to you on that sand bass run. It takes a lot of different ingredients, but I'll give you a secret ingredient in one of my shorts on YouTube this week. It's a neat little thing that I was taught by my guru, and you will probably get some use out of that. Okay, let's talk about January. It was a disheveled month for me with a lot going on. January is basically a blow-off month where, although I was really busy selling fly line mats, check those out if you haven't checked them out already. My fly line mats are great. But a lot going on and not a lot getting done as we go through our New Year's resolutions and cast those aside to get back to reality of whatever our reality is. So it's February now, and we're back at it for reals. January over. February, short month, but it's going to be a good one, I think. Very prolific month here at Texas Flycaster for my videos. I don't do 2 videos a week because my MMI crew just cannot handle that kind of volume right now. But I'm beefing it up, and we'll see if we can get up to 2 videos a week because we've got a lot of ground to cover in 2025. Rest assured, people, this will still be the channel for balls of the wall fly fishing in Texas, where I still show and tell the secrets nobody wants me to tell. I got in trouble for that early on, and I mean, if you call if you call a death threat in trouble, I guess that's trouble. But that's long hair ago. What are you wanting to know now about fly fishing in Texas? The nuts and bolts of it all. What can I help you learn, find out, or reveal to your wide open eyes? You guys gotta ask questions so I can give you the answers. How can I help you catch more great fish in the huge state of Texas in 2025? Now, I'm not above leaving Texas. I'll admit it. I can go to other states. I can go look. You know, gas is going to cost more money and everything's going to cost more. But hey, if you have a question about somewhere else, not too far away, I'd say 500 miles or less, ask. I'll see what I can find out. And if nobody's talking, I'll start walking. Hey, if you get a chance, check out my video on Sawgrass fly rods. You won't believe the deal I have for you on a one-piece fly rod. Just watch that video and there's a code in there. A code to save some real money. I'm talking over $100, okay? Off. So, who gives a code for $100+ in savings? Go to sawgrassrods.com. Use that code and save some money on a one-piece, state-of-the-art, state-of-the-science fly rod. So like I said, we had a pretty good number of videos that dropped here in January. The topics were very broad. It's just kind of where I'm going with things. TEMU, a Chinese exporter story. Now, this is becoming more interesting because I heard TEMU mentioned this morning on the news as being subject to these tariffs. So guess what? The prices that I got a few weeks ago are not the prices you're going to get now in all likelihood. But I did receive another shipment from TEMU of hardcore fly tying materials. It is sitting on my fly tying bench waiting to be opened. So there will be TEMU 2 coming out soon, probably, I don't know, next week. Also, man, it really was prolific. A story on why we fly fish on the YouTube channel. Check out that why we fly fish video. It's my own opinion. Of course, it's kind of an interesting thing to think about why we do this because it's so hard. Oop, I gave it away. It's so hard. And then the practical stories I had, wading boot selection and how to get your feet ready for wading boots. How I learned to wrap fly rods. That story came out in January and I'm still learning, folks. Hey, I'm not perfect at it, but I'm getting much, much better at wrapping fly rods. And I do that in behalf of Sawgrass. Not only fly rods, but their conventional rods. Oh my gosh. You know, it's almost tempting to start throwing a conventional spinning rod made by Sawgrass because they're just such launchers. So I'm probably going to go and get myself, you hear me sigh, you know it makes me nervous, get myself an ultralight, super ultralight, like a spinning rod that handles like a 1000 reel, and see if I can cast some of these flies that I make, because some of them get pretty bulky, you know, when they get wet. They're okay when they're dry, but when they get wet, they might just cast. We're going to find out. So keep an eye out for a super light spinning rod and reel setup. Hey, if you got a recommendation on reels, I am lost when it comes to spinning reels. I've been using saltwater reels for the longest time. And I want another saltwater reel because I have to be prepared for salt at all times. But if you've got an idea of a brand and a model of reel, or if you are a reel manufacturer who would like me to try one of your reels, hey, get a hold of me. I'll try it. I'll tell the truth, though, so you better be confident in your reels. Okay. The Texas Flycaster website. You have to go there sometime, folks, because that is where these two things cross over, the written word and the videos that I do here on YouTube, okay? I cannot imagine a day in my life when the YouTube channel, I'd like to imagine it, okay, I'll admit it. I'd like to imagine a day when all I did was videos, because it's kind of like I could go into a stream of consciousness thing and it just like, you know, just like I do in my writing sometimes, but I can't imagine it. So these two work together. The TexasFlycaster.com website with all the written words from the past 18 years, and the YouTube channel, which started off thin and is kind of a backup to the Texas Flycaster channel, but it's become kind of a beast that needs feeding now. And I feed the YouTube beast as regularly as I can because I feel like you guys have evolved over 17, 18 years from reading, which I wish you would, you know, go read. But this is the once over easy thing to do, is to come to this channel, come see me here, and I didn't want to be on the screen. I wanted to be interviewing people. If you've got a story, I'd rather tell your story any day. But here I am. And so that's what's happening. It's kind of been a shift from me doing a lot of writing to less writing. Gosh, it hurts to say that. And more videos. And it hurts to say that too. Not really, but I mean, really, guys, come on. You can handle both, I think. If you think of this as a once over easy and the deep dive on the website in words, you will be happy, and that would be correct. I want to close out this short little podcast, broadcast, YouTube thing with a recommendation. I picked up a Scientific Angler fly line cleaner at a big box the other day. I go through those stores just to see what's there. Mostly. I almost never buy anything in a big box. And this SA fly line cleaner, it's a big old bottle, like compared to all this other stuff that they make and other companies make. It's a big old bottle of fly line cleaner. Now, as we get ready for spring, we've got to make sure our gear is ready, okay? Fly line cleaners and things like that are necessary. And this one, it takes like a half an ounce to a gallon. So you got a lifetime supply, okay? You've got a lifetime supply. Check that link out for the SA fly line cleaner. Get you some of that. Hey, I get a little kickback from Amazon for that. If you don't like that, fine. Do it on your own. You can avoid that, and you know how. Okay, I thought I was done, but I'm not quite done yet. One more thing. Upcoming videos, how to make your own fly rod sleeves, just like the ones I sell at TexasFlycaster.com. I'm going to show you exactly how they're made, and you can figure out that you don't want to do it yourself. Too much work, too many tools involved, and just pretty tedious. Your time has to have less than zero value for you to want to make a fly rod sleeve. I call them sleeves, other people call them socks, whatever. There is a new series coming, and this will be kind of on the I don't know how to say this. This will be one that is not prominent. It is for members of the of the actual channel who pay their membership to be watch these insider videos. It is on brick and mortar mom and pop fly shops. What they could do. Well, let's think about this. What could they do to improve their situation? I would say that they're not going to get any help from the federal government. There's not going to be any bailouts unless there's another pandemic. So that series starts this month. That's about as broad as I can get with that. It'll start sometime this month, and it is on basically saving your bacon if you're a small mom and pop fly shop. In my experiences and my knowledge on retailing and how that overlays with the modern era of retailing, online sales, all these things that go into a modern fly shop in the mom and pop flavor, size, and category. Also, we'll be coming back with more Monday morning sidewalks. I have a killer sand bass fly that I tie. I'm not bragging, okay? I don't brag. I didn't name it after myself or anything. It's a clouser, okay? But it's a little bit different. So we're going to show you how the hook is different, how the tying is just a little bit different for the type of hook that I use, and why I like this fly so much. I'll tell you all about it. And then, gosh, I can't avoid this. That TEMU video blew up, okay? For me to have 3,000 views of a video, that's pretty impressive to me. So I'm going to do another one. I got another shipment of TEMU sitting on my bench. I'm going to bring that out and just bust that open. The first shipment was kind of some stuff that I was wondering about. This shipment is more of the things I actually know about as well, and that is some fly tying materials. I want to see what their materials direct from China look like compared to the materials I buy from intermediaries like Wapsie and all these other guys and see if it's the same stuff or not. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that there are some things that are the same and there are some things that are not. And in that new video on TEMU is going to be a follow-up on the first video. God dang, 3,100 and click, more views going right now. Man, this thing. That TEMU video, I guess you ought to watch that, you know, if you haven't seen it already. But anyway, I'll put a link down in the description for that. Guys, have a great week. I think you got what you need for the Texas Gulf Coast. Inland, we've got high winds, but really warm temperatures. I would assume that these winds will also reach the coast, so it may be a blowout on the coast. Thanks for listening. No need to watch. Visit TexasFlycaster.com, check out my products, and we will talk to you soon. Also, you don't need to subscribe, people. Don't subscribe. Just like it and watch the whole video, and then make sure you check out the shorts too, okay? We'll see you soon.